What's up, YouTube? It is Chris, the 3D printing wizard. We're gonna unbox a game, maybe talk about some games, maybe game, who knows? We'll see where the chat takes us tonight. But I have here, off camera, a gigantic box. Oh, it's heavy too. It's Potion Explosion Collector's Edition. This just came into my friendly local game store, Cataclysm. And when I saw it, I was like, it's coming home with me. Coming home. This is coming home. One of my favorite games. It's a real simple game. Like, I mean, super simple. I'll show you how it works. But not a complicated game at all. If you have young ones, I would say at least like over the age of like 6 or 7 or something. Because there are some small parts. But don't need children eating marbles. But yeah, any age. Real fun. I'm actually good at this game. This is one of the few games where I actually win fairly often when I play online. So yeah, I have like a 300 elo in this game. That's so funny. Yeah, let's go to the overhead and unbox this game. Boom. Yeah, it's at the main camera. Let's move the microphone. Microphone moved. Hopefully that made some. Oh gosh, I hit the microphone. Look at all this. Look at this colors. So not only is it a collector's edition game, it comes with both expansions, the Professor Potion Explosion, the 5th ingredient, so it adds a white ingredient and some new rules. But also adds the 6th student, so you actually get 2 trays, so you can play with 5 to 6 players, which I think is just fabulous. Wooden tokens, a whole bunch of I mean, there's 144 potion tiles, so those are these guys. And there are 122 ingredients, aka marbles. So let's take a look at this crazy thing. Open it up. Boom. We got our Nife. We're gonna start at a corner and whoop, missed. Work our way around the edge. I'm actually kind of excited. I've actually owned every version of this game. So the first version, I had the first edition of this game. I bought it from Noble Knight. I went up there with my buddy Tim Scordato, and we went board game shopping, and they had this game in stock, used, so I picked it up, and we really liked it. I mean, I played this a ton. A literal ton. And the box is gorgeous. It is the linen style. I don't know if this will show up really well on camera. As the linen type box. Always a favorite. Flippity-doo. And of course, good price from the friendly local game store. Yeah, I picked up the first edition. You actually had to build the game tray that you play with. Cardboard, it worked okay. The second edition that I have, which is actually in my game shelf, that one actually came with a plastic tray and had a little door that held the marbles in it, so you didn't have to like keep the marbles separate. And I 3D printed, actually I think I still have some. Yep. I designed these bad boys, which you set the marbles on them so you don't have to just like keep the marbles. The biggest problem in the game is like when you get the marbles out of the tray, you have to set them down in front of you and then organize them into your potions. This holds them for you so you can organize them better. So they're not just rolling all over the table, because tiny marbles do go everywhere. So back to the overhead. All right, here we go. What do we got? I wonder how much land waste is in here. I wonder if I have to open up all those potions. Oh, we'll see. This might be fun. Oh, yep, we got a lot of cardboard to work with. Oh my goodness, and some baggies. Here's our rule book, which is far too big. This probably has all the expansions in it. Yep, game with 5 to 6 players. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. New rules for the 6th student. So yeah. And typically a 1 to 4 player game. Here are the 4 professors for this expansion. This just blocks one of the trays. We have a lot of cardboard. You know, we'll do this last. That is a lot of oh, that is the most amount of cardboard I've ever had to pop. And it comes with a nice organized game tray to hold everything. This makes me happy. But in here, these are cheap. These are very cheap. Oh, this disappoints me much. This disappoints me very. These are so cheap. This is just that, like, blow-molded plastic. This, not so happy about. So here's a tray for holding that player piece that I had, and then all your professors. And then here's 2 bag O balls. And then these are the expansion balls. The white and the green ones. Many marbles. I am very disappointed, actually. Oh. I am not... For a collector's edition, you would think... And here's the player token. That beautiful screen-printed wood tile here. Yep, right there. Man, I wonder... Let me show you. Let me go grab the main... my version of the game that I have. Alright. So you see this flimsy piece of plastic there, cheapest plastic ever. This version comes with, here's my little printed trays here. Comes with this really nice solid plastic tray. It's got this beautiful, like, if things get jammed up, you can open that up to get inside. And then, my favorite part, here's a little pull-out tray that holds all the marbles. Will this fit in the original box? Or the new box? Because if so, I'm just going to try to find me another second edition. It's just too tall. It's just a little tall. Is it actually taller? Or does it just fit differently? Let's take a look here. Yeah, it is just a little taller. This makes me sad. I thought it was going to come with 2 of these beautiful trays. Instead it comes with this hideous piece of blow-molded plastic. I mean, it works. But then, like, you have to use this to hold the pieces, because, like, if you put the pieces in here, just leave them in the trays, then as soon as you tip this thing sideways, everything spills out, and you just have a box full of beans. So yeah, I think... Oh yeah, let's put the... How much lid lift will I have if I leave the original one, or the new one in here? I put that there, and if everything fits in there, there won't be any lid lift. So, yeah, I'm gonna find me another copy of this, and then I'll just put this in the original box. Yeah, this is disappointing. I'm sad. Because, man, this pull-out tray holds everything good to go. Just makes me happy. But there are so many marbles. Look at all the diggly-doo marbles. And then these are for the expansion. There's a spare bag. There's this little bag that has 1 extra of everything in case you lose them. So what I'm going to do is buy another second edition so I can get rid of this ugly piece of plastic. And have 2 of these nice, solid plastic ones. So it looks like I'm going to the board game store tomorrow. And we'll do a little collector's deluxe edition for myself. So, yeah. Well, that's that. Let's move this aside. Let's get to popping out a whole bunch of cardboard. Alright. So here's our game tray that holds all the components. Come on. Come on. I will say this tray is not easy to open because it's got all these century-doos. Yeah. This I like. These components I do like. Let's go. I guess I should have read Collector's Edition as basic version. So yeah, these are really nice actually. The screen printing is awesome. Yeah, you've got your help token, so if you decide to steal an extra piece, you get a -2. There's lots of those. So those turned out wonderful. Then over here, we got some other ones. So you got your... When you get one of the... when you accomplish one of the tasks, you get one of these bad boys. I don't know what these do. These must be for one of the expansions. -1 lightning bolt. Hey, what's up, Maria? How are you? How are you feeling today? Have you gone outside and breathed the fresh air? So yeah, let's open up some goodness here. I'll put this over here. You can cover the keyboard. This goes on the bottom. This goes on the bottom. That is some thick cardboard. If it'll focus. Eventually it might focus. Maybe yeah, there we go. Now you can see. Thick cardboard. That's like 3 credit cards thick. Alright, so those go somewhere else. These go somewhere else. I'm okay. I'm in bed. I can't sleep. I'm doing really well today. It's been a good day. I got to go to the board game store, obviously. And yeah, so I'll show you basically the basics of this game. Is you try to get the cube. You know what? Let's just set one up. I got the fancy board. I'll show you how the game plays. I mean, this is probably the easiest but very complex board games I know. This is going to make some noise. It's going to make a little bit of noise. But I don't need to fill the whole thing up. Alright. So normally this is completely full and it fills up pretty far up in here. But your goal is to get pieces. So like if I were to grab this yellow piece, if these 2 black pieces that are the same, if 2 pieces of the same color connect after you take one piece out, you get to take those as well. So if I take this yellow one and these 2 black touch, then I get all 3 and they go in my little collection, which I can use to make potions. But you try to find the biggest combo. So like if I grab this yellow one, these 2 black will hit, which I get those 2, and then I take those 2. Then the 2 yellow will hit, which then I get to keep those. Then these 2 black will hit. And then eventually you're left with this blue and this red, which does nothing. It's like over here, if I grab this yellow, if this red hits this red, I actually get these 2 red and this red. So I'd get all 4 of those. Or if I grab this blue, I can get these 2 red. If I grab this blue, I'll take these 2 blues. So it's just trying to figure out, because you get 1 move per turn, basically, to grab a piece and cause an explosion. So you kind of look at what you have on your board, and you kind of grab what you need, but then you can only keep 3 additional marbles from your turn to the next turn. But the potions give you abilities. So like, if you fill this potion says when it's filled, you can spend it to grab any one marble from the thing. So you try to make potions to make combos. So there's times when I can get like all two of my, because you get 2 potions at a time, I can fill all 2 of them in one turn. I do that every turn, and people are like, what? How did you do that? And I'm like, because I played a whole lot of this game. Yeah, no, it was a really good day. I got to go to the board game store, hung out with some people, played some board games, actually. There's a Tim is staying with us here for a little bit, and we played some board games earlier. So we got to play Foundations of Metropolis and Horrified, the original Horrified. Can't sleep. Yeah, not sleeping is a hard one. There's days where I don't sleep every once in a while. I had to photograph a 24-hour world record event. So basically, one of our guys was working to break the world record for most miles rucked with 40 pounds of weight on their back in 24 hours. So I had to stay up and photograph that. So yeah, I didn't sleep much for a day because I just woke straight up after an hour nap, and I was like, I gotta be ready to take pictures. So the ones with stars on them are starter potions. So they go in the first batch everyone picks from. So I gotta pull those aside. I believe you should go on top if anything. So hopefully you've been staying out of trouble, Mariah. Don't have any 1 star. Nope, no stars. Like that. It's got a brain. Won't focus, but that's a brain. I swear. I swear, regardless of the focusing ability of this overhead camera, that's a brain. Some humans are built different. Yeah, he did break the world record. So the previous world record was about 79 miles in 24 hours nonstop, and our guy did 89 miles in 24 hours. So that's another star 1. That's your starter potion. And you can see some of the potions are worth more points than others. This one's worth 8 because it only has 2 colors, which is easier than this one that's worth 10 points. That one has 3 colors. These starter ones have only 4 little spots, and they're worth only 4 points. So this is so much cardboard. I have never opened up this much cardboard. Oh man, this is another starter one. How do I keep putting starter ones in the wrong spot? Right, that's a new potion type. I do like this tray a lot because I'm always trying to find exactly what I need when I need it. Now, let's pull any 1 stars out right away. That way I don't mix them up. That looks like all the starter ones from this one. And this one, so this potion lets you steal from another player, which is very mean. But I like it. Overall, good production value on the game. I do love the bits and bobs. Not a fan, again, of the game, the marble holder. That was less than stellar, in my opinion. I thought I was going to get 2 of the fancy ones. Or at least they'd be thicker plastic. I knew that it wasn't going to be the same one because I looked at the back of the box, and the back of the box showed a different one. But I don't think it was going to be... Oh, no, I dropped a potion on the ground. Spilled everywhere. There's magic all over the floor. Don't mind me. I still believe in magic. Oh, man. Have any fun plans tomorrow, Mariah? Mm-hmm. Day 11, Faceways thought I'd come and say hi. Up in 4 hours. Yeah, you get some sleep. Remember, sleep comes to those who least expect it. Don't expect your sleep. Just sleep. Starter potion. But thank you for stopping by. Ah, working tomorrow. Well, I'll keep you occupied. And out of trouble for the day. Boom, boom. Alright. That's a new potion. This potion with the spinny doohickey means you can reuse this to reuse another potion. Good combo one. Should have done the same thing I did in the last one, which is pull all the starter potions directly out of the sprue. I think this is a sprue. I know in Plastic World it's called the sprue. What's up, Red Light? Thanks for stopping by and watching me unbox and organize this board game known as Potion Explosion Collector's Edition, which is the title of the video, so you knew what you're getting yourself into. There's nothing 3D printed for this one. It actually comes with organization already included in the box, which makes me happy and sad. I do like printing inserts. Also the most cardboard I've had to open. Alright, any starters in here? Starter. More starters. Nope. This is a completely different potion. This is one of those highfalutin new potions. Oh, there are starters. 2 starters over here. Look at this. Oh, no. No. Get over there. How's Red Light been? Have you been staying out of trouble as well? Right, that's all those. And then some more of these. Oh man, their starter potion. I'm doing bad at finding these starter potions until afterwards. This is one of the new ones. This is a white one. I've played the expansion with this a couple of times on Board Game Arena, but I don't get it. I don't know the rules for it. Alright, starter potion? Starter potion? Oh, this is another new potion. I have no idea what that does. Stop, maybe. Another starter potion. Starter potion. That was another new one. Also don't know what that does. Another starter potion. Should be 2 for every one. Alright. They're all funky potions. I should put all the funky new ones on the bottom. All the ones I know. Oh, there's another new one. So many new potions. I don't know what this one does. Not too bad. Just still printing. Just got me another bamboo A1. About to give away my Ender 3. Yeah, I remember when I had 20 printers and I had to give some away. Now I have... Technically, there's 3 in this house. There's only 2 hooked up. There's a Voron and a bamboo that I got for free because my buddy got it dead on arrival. And bamboo took... It was almost 3 months with service back and forth. They would send 1 email a week to try to help problem solve the issue, and he eventually just did a chargeback and has never bought a bamboo since then, because I will say that's probably the worst customer service I've ever heard of in my life. But it was they pinched the motor cable on one of the Z-axis motors while assembling it, so of course it wouldn't work. I made a whole new wire harness, and it was good to go. Yeah, I don't have any of my Prusa stuff. I went to the Voron 300 because I needed a big printer and something I can customize. Because I didn't want no lockdown printer if I was going to have one main printer. Why do I feel I missed a starter potion for this? Should be in the right side. Oh, that one doesn't have a starter. This is some funky one. I don't know what that does. That has lightning bolt on it. Good old lightning bolt potion. Probably makes things go faster. Look at me generalizing. All right. Don't know what that one does. Nice. Seen Elegoo's made some pretty nice printers. Seems like a lot of brands have stepped up into the printer world and made things that are much better than they were back in the day. I don't know what this potion does. I do like the cut of its jib. Oh, I made a boo-boo. I put another potion in 2 spots, so we'll fix that. But there's still 1 potion left. Yep, that's why you don't see me much talking about 3D printing. It's all basically, yep, it works. And a lot of them have locked out customization, so you don't need nobody to tell you what kind of cool gadgets it needs, because there aren't any gadgets you can put on it. Starter potions. Just 1 potion on this one whole board. And then you got your 6 player trays. I know you're around here somewhere. The other teachers. Alright, this will tell me how good they cut all the cardboard, because man, oh man. These little tiny features scare me a little bit. Oh, man. Alright, that was the last piece of cardboard. Now just a little bit more organization. We will be caught up. Yeah, you can see here where they have the spots for the extra, the 3 that you can keep for the end of your turn. Alright. So, actually, you know what? Let me put these marbles away. I got me a defective marble right there. Cracks in it. Yeah, I built, oh man. This Voron that I built is amazing. Amazing. I mean, I got that thing, it prints beautifully. And the only issues I really have with it is mostly Clipper related, because Clipper's great, but it is not like a turnkey. It's not like you plug and play working. You gotta do all this customization. I did all that, and I got it working with some really cool macros that clean the nozzle head before you do anything, and etc. upon etc. And then as I snag my wireless controller with this container, I will say I wish this thing laid flat. I wish this was a separate piece. Oh, the engineer in me is always trying to fix. All right, starter. Starter. So this one doesn't have a starter. I wonder why. And it has many steel. That's usually the symbol for stealing. That's this one. It's right here. was really hard to show. So I think I shared some pictures on, as I call it, Shitter, Xitter. I've shared it on Shitter a few times, especially when I was building it. I don't go on there too much besides to post that I'm streaming, because that is a vile place. Yeah, that place is not for the faint of heart. You don't have a chip on your shoulder? Don't go on Shitter. Right, there's your starter for that, and a starter for this one, and a starter for this one, and a starter for this one. These two. These two. I feel like there's less of those. Yeah, it's going to be buried pretty far in there, but it should be there. I mean, I did share it. I shared the many pictures on there. It was one of the gray silver builds, all white and black pieces. Yeah, something's wrong here. There's a piece that doesn't belong there. Well, these go here. I feel like there's one shy for this one. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 of these. Oh, that's right. I dropped one on the ground. Yes, I still do a lot of fishing when I can. I live on a lake, so it's not hard. I literally walk out the patio and just, there's the lake. And is very well stocked, so. I have been debating on whether I 3D print some more lures. I still got that brass fill, and I printed some spinners. Alright. Where do you want the rest of the pieces to go, game? I know that this piece goes here. That's obvious. I know that a few of these go here. And a few of these go here. Do they take all 4? Yep. What hides underneath this container? Oh, this cheap plastic. I mean, I understand blow molded plastic, but oh, this goes on top. Look at that. Look at that organization. Why does that look like it wants to fit, but also is very tight? A card game called One Piece. I've heard of a anime called One Piece. But I own over 200 board games, so I probably have heard of most board games. Or at least have seen it, but may not remember it. My memory is better with experiences and less on the names of things, but yeah, I've never played One Piece. I have not actually seen the anime either. I am rewatching I'm rewatching the awesome anime known as Gundam. I'm rewatching the original Gundam. I started getting into Gunpla, building the robot Gundam mechs. Look at that. Not too bad. And then if I get the other tray in here, it's not going to have as much wobbly goodness here. And I won't push in these center ones, because that'll make it easier to open up. And which rule book is it? It's probably this one, right? This is the one that comes with, yep, 6th student. And voila. Move this microphone again. There we go. Yeah, we're definitely going to buy another second edition to replace that. Let me see. Let's see if I can find the website for Potion Explosion. If they did a deluxe version. And left screen. Hi, later, red light. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yep. That's the only one they got. They don't have the core deluxe add-on potion with lotion of invisibility. Yep. So this must be the fancy version. Collector's edition. Board game. If they've got a collector's edition deluxe. Right. Nope. This is the version I have that they're out of stock on. But my store should have this for about $32. $32 dues. That's not bad. Oh, wow. That's actually not bad. So the base game is $40, and the collector's edition comes with both the 5th ingredient and the 6th student. Those are $60 each. So, yeah, that's $100. And then it also comes with a second tray in one box. It's not too bad. All right. All right. Yeah. That's it. That was Potion Explosion. That was cool. This is, again, one of my favorite games. Highly recommend. Even if you have little ones, this is a really good game to play. Like, yeah, it's just kind of fun. I will definitely be trying to find me another one of these editions. Hopefully they have it at the game store. You reorganize this box. I wonder if the tray I just pulled out would fit in here. Nope, sure doesn't. So that doesn't fit in there. I guess you could do that. And then put this down here somewhere. Look at that. Okay, here's my little printed helper trays. That back in there like that. Yeah, I might have to. Let's see, I think. Yeah, if I cut this out of here, I should be able to slide this newer, ugly one in there. The only thing that sucks is the marbles will have to stay in a bag, which is fine. It's fine. Keep the marbles in a separate baggie to keep them organized. But yeah, if I cut the box right there, or cut the insert, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's do some surgery. I really should be doing this on a cutting mat instead of on my own table here, but, you know, This knife should be sharp enough. Or not. Oh, it is. It is sharp enough. You just got to get it in there just right. All right. Get a nicer knife. Nicer knife and some flush cutters. Time to do surgery on the insert. Okay. I see there's someone in chat. You can say hello. I don't bite much. Okay. Okay. That side is done. With the keyboard out of the way, give me some more room to play with here. Okay. 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 Boom. Boom. Look at that. Now let's see if that works for holding the not as fun looking tray. All right, here we go. Put this here. Flip this like this. Oh, it fits. I can now put that in here. Can I still stuff these player markers? Yeah, oh, they still fit. And I can throw the marbles up here. Yeah. I have now repurposed. I'll put these in my fancy new game. Yeah, I've now repurposed everything to work in the old box, so I can... Yeah, I just gotta buy another game. I guess I'll donate that to someone. And, yeah, I'll be good to go. Alright, where's the rules for that? Ah, here's the rule. Come here. This company does make another game, I think, that I own. Let me take a look here. Board games. Oh, yeah, they do Dungeon Fighter. And... yeah, you guys would like Dungeon Fighter. It's actually a really fun game. Let me grab that real quick from my... Gotta steal the marbles and get a bag for those marbles to go in here. Let's find that real quick. Alright. Alright. Let's open up this bad boy. Okay, so these are new marbles. They look about the same as my old ones. I will say the first edition had the best marbles. So some of these aren't even like round. This one actually has flat spots. You can actually see that. There's flat spots. That's not a sphere. But So I have to keep those. Those are for the expansion. And this thing, look how well designed this thing. I mean, this is solid plastic, injection molded goodness. And they give me this blow molded nonsense. All right, let's make some noise because this is gonna make some noise. This is great. Moving these marbles to a food container. They do like gumballs. I bet this sounds great on stream. I bet you're all like, "Oh, my ears." All right. Those marbles are gone. Let's open up the new bag of marbles. Oh no, I've lost me marbles. Yeah, these, like, those are two different sizes of marble. I should go through all of them and pick out the best ones from both. And give me only the great ones. Or if I find my original first edition. Boom. Yeah, this is going to look better once I get that other game. Yep. This is happening, because then I'll store these marbles in the underbelly of the other tray. And boom. Good to go. And I need to find a home that will not work in there, but they'll fit just loose. Loosey-goosey. Oh, I got my fourth one over here. This is Jesse filament. Good filament. Do like me some Jesse. I mean, it could. Oh, no. Yeah, that'll work. Probably rattle quite a bit, but it ain't going nowhere. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Boom, and then once I get that other in there, this won't be rocking anymore. So there we go. Ugh. We're gonna make the ultimate collector's edition. I just gotta wait till I get one more version of the second edition. There. I think these baggies are for storing the marbles. So let's put the marbles in this bag and then back in this box. And we are done for the day. I do definitely want to go through all the marbles and pick out all the best. That way my edition is the greatest edition. And someone, I mean, I'll probably give the game away. And someone can have my poopy edition. Oh, my friend is playing the new Plants vs. Zombies game. Wonder how that is. All right. Marbles are put away. And boom. All right. My only problem, I ain't got no more room over here for these big old boxes. So the top row I use for my giant boxes. Might have to find a game that I don't like. I like this game too much to not keep it in the main storage. I got 2 likes. Oh, people are liking my. Hey, people on Instagram that are liking this. Come to the show. Watch it. See who's liking that. We got Joseph liked it, and that's it. Joseph, if you're in chat, say hello. Oh. Yeah, Dungeon Fighter. I was going to show you that. So the same company that makes this game. Yeah, same game that makes Potion Explosion makes Dungeon Fighter. So this game is neat. This is actually a dexterity dungeon crawler. You build, also a very nice tray. You build the board, so this is piece B. So this is A. B, this better be C. Yep, sure is. And D. So yeah, you build this target board. Move over keyboard. You build this target board. And then you'll have an enemy. So grab an enemy here. And you'll have enemies, so like this is a Gorgon. And the only way to roll against a Gorgon, because the Gorgons, again, they turn you to stone, is you have a, what is that called? You have a modifier on how you can attack it. And this is the fun part. You'll love this. You have dice to attack it. And let's say this is the enemy you got to fight. You need to throw the dice bouncing off the table onto the board, and where it lands is how much damage it does. If it's center, I believe that's an insta-kill. Here's 5, 4, 3, 6s, and then if you go here, that's 0, because off the board 0. But it has a health of 4, so you have to hit it. Oh, I messed up. There you go, so I just got a 6. I did 6 damage, it's dead. You know, travel through the cave, you have another monster, and there's, you know, some don't have any modifiers, and some have crazy modifiers. Like this one, you have to hit it by flipping the card or flipping the die off a card. This one, you have to make what's called a scissor hand. So you literally have to throw the dice like this. You do this to throw the dice. So there's a bunch of modifiers. You also can get weapons that power up your attack that do fancy things. So like they might do the cross, but then you also have to close your eyes. So yeah, it's a really interesting game. It's a fun dexterity game. I don't know if anyone's ever played too many dexterity games, but this is probably one of the best ones. So again, this company seems to make a lot of really just fun games. They aren't hard per se. This game actually is difficult. I think me and my normal friends group have not beaten it more than one time, maybe? Of all the times we played it. Look at that. It just fits like a glove. Boom, rulebook. Boom. Hey, what up? Is that James? James147S, so James, maybe? Empty. Oh. Take a look at this. It comes with a little booklet of all the other games they have. Oh, they do make Similo. I've never played Similo. I've also never played Evergreen. Heck yeah. How's James today? Hopefully you're having a good Thursday. I'm just doing a quick live stream. Just unboxed Potion Explosion Collector's Edition, which did disappoint me a little bit, but did leave me slightly happy. It's just going to cost me a little bit more to make what I thought I was going to get. I have the original edition of Potion Explosion. Oh, this is actually second edition. But this is the collector's edition. Look how much bigger this box is. I mean, it's almost as big as 3 of my heads. But yeah, that was a cool unboxing. I don't really get collector's editions too often. I mostly just like to play the game. I do like production value, so I do own a lot of games that are like this Deep Rock Galactic game is the fancy version, so it has so many miniatures that I have to paint. I haven't even primed all of them yet, and I have all 3. I have 2 of the 3 expansions. So I got Deep Rock Galactic, That is the control center, and that's the Hoxie's expansion. It gives you different biomes expansion. Distilled, which isn't a fancy edition, and Dungeon Cart, which isn't fancy. That's not fancy. I do have the really fancy European edition. It's not on here. You can't see it's over there. But of Ticket to Ride, so that's one fancy version I have. Let's see, anything else fancy over here? Any other collector's editions? That is the no, that's not fancy. Nope, I don't think I have any other really fancy ones. I do have other games I need to unbox soon. I just picked up this game. Zombicide Night of the Living Dead. So Zombicide is a fan of Ticket to Ride. Yes. Ticket to Ride is really fun. I think it's in my top 20 just because it's so easy. You have one thing you get to do a turn. So easy to bring out with friends or people who've never played a board game. And it's my Monopoly replacement. But Zombicide's it's a horde battler, basically just like you think about like a bunch of zombies come attack, but the original version had you as almost D&D, like fantasy characters, like there'd be like a barbarian and a dwarf and a rogue. This one pits you as the original movie characters, and you're in the house and you're trying to stop the horde from entering the house. So I don't know how it plays, but I do love me a good horror themed board game. I just picked up this horror themed board game the other day, The Night Cage, where it is a, oh, that's upside down. Let me make the lid correct. It's a, I guess, hidden movement tile placement game. So you have a limited amount of light, and you have to find the key and the exit. And it's a bunch of tiles that you place. So this little holder here holds all the tiles. And as you move, you have different connection points. You can meet monsters that scare you, and yeah. I also have Nemesis. Oh, that's heavy. Holy cow. This is Nemesis, which is basically Aliens, the board game. I mean, look at that. Look at that queen alien there. Overhead. I mean, this is literally you're in a spaceship. And you're trying to get off the spaceship just like you are. I actually haven't opened up all the pieces for this. I've opened the game, but I haven't opened up the pieces. That's just crazy. Yep, you've got all the different aliens, and you're on a spaceship trying to get off the alien, or get away from the aliens and not die. I wonder where those tiles go when you take them out. Is there a spot for it? Oh, yep, you know, I'll do that now. Didn't realize I didn't fully unbox this game. Yeah, I haven't even opened up the cards yet. Jeez. Okay. I have work to do. Let me turn on overhead with main. All right, let's clear some room. All right. Praga. Yeah. I got mail. Who's dares texted me? All right. So we get to open up these cards. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't open this up fully. Normally I go all out and open up everything. Action cards. Oh yeah, search cards. Interruption, rest. Really good artwork. I love this painterly artwork on all these cards. Yeah. Pretty nice. Like everything's already got its little organizational spots. Empty space for revealed cards. It looks like I only opened up one pack of the cards. I'm slipping in my old age. Egg protection. Really cool artwork. Yeah. No AI in this. That's for sure. Huh. Those are damage cards, so your body got injured? You draw up to 4 action cards instead of 5. Yeah. Damage location cards. It's supposed to be very thematic. One of my favorite board games is The Thing, the board game, where actually, no players could be. Basically, possibly one person is infected, like the Thing in the movie, and you have to work together to get off of the space station, or the little science station in Antarctica. And these miniatures. Yeah, really cool. These will be fun to paint. Yeah, let's open up these tiles. And I feel like there's going to be more tiles than there is space for these tiles. There is a lot of cardboard down here. Thankfully, today was garbage day. So my recycling bin is completely open. Remember, kids, recycling is good. Oh, it's empty. Yeah, where did all these tokens go? What is this nonsense? Oh, I see where they can go. Okay. I'm not confused now. I am normally confused, but not this time. By the way, very nice cardboard in this game. It's more that linen stock. See that linen texture right there? Yeah, now you can see that linen texture. One of my most favoritist types of cardboard is a linen type cardboard. All right. I'll stay quiet. There's no one in chat right now. Unless there's secret shoppers in here. Always boggles my mind just how good this PC is, because I remember my first streaming PC, like using OBS took up so many resources. And right now I'm using less than 4% of my resources to live stream with multi-cameras. I mean, mind you, I'm only doing it 1080p, and most of the encoding, well, all the encoding is done on the camera itself. But still, it's kind of ridiculous just how good. Oh, no, 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 don't fall over. All right. These are. Man, where did all these tokens go? I'm not a fan of so many tokens. This is supposed to be a very complex game. I really like these minis. I mean, they're not perfect. There's definitely some mold lines you're going to have to remove. That reminds me, I need to do another painting stream. Must do another painting stream. Oh, these are different engines. Engine 2 is damaged. Actually, this is probably pretty good because I bought something for Nemesis from the board game store. I'll show you what that is once I organize and put away this game again. Apparently, I didn't open up the cardboard. This is my favorite part, too. I love popping these pieces out and organizing my game. Like, that's half of the game. Okay, the rest of this cardboard is the board itself. That's fine. Ooh. Space Cat? Space Cat. It comes with a Space Cat token. I think that's a cat. Yep, that's definitely an angry Space Cat. Yep, I see where the tokens go. Yeah, all these broken gear tokens. Now, these remind me of the not Mass Effect. Oh man, they just made a new version of the game. Dead Space. Remind me of the Dead Space characters. I'm gonna put these on the characters. What? There's more colors than there are characters. Oh. This character's in a wheelchair. Unfortunately, those are way too small for me to paint. Well, I mean, I could try. But I think the face detail would just be a blob. So, but I would like to give these things, maybe prime them gray and give them a wash. Bring out the definition, maybe. And by gray, I mean more of a medium gray versus this light gray. Yeah, you see it's a medium gray. All right, don't focus. I see how it is. Well, we got more hermetically sealed stuff. Don't tell my mom I'm using my teeth to open up plastic packaging. Interesting. Yeah, something goes oh, that doesn't go. Nothing goes there because that goes like this. Ooh, contamination card. I wonder. Hmm. I don't feel like that's how that works. Hmm. All right. These must go here. Yes. So that was easy. Where do you go? Look at that queen. Oh, good. That one would be more fun to paint. I could airbrush the heck out of that. More hermetically sealed. Oh, this is fire tokens. Okay. And I don't know what goes in the bag. Empty space for sleeved cards. Oh, that's cool. Alright, where do these things go? That's my question. Like, where does this beautiful cat token go? Yep, now I'm this far. And I have no idea. Ever played Mancala? I've got the pieces for it. Alright. Yeah, I mean, there's so many pieces that don't have a home. Alright. Let's put those in there. I don't know if they go. I don't think they go in there. Rule book. Oh. Or like rule encyclopedia. Yeah, that's a big rule book. Oh my goodness. One intruder bag. Hey, those were the tokens that go in there. Oh, the door tokens get stands. Alright, that makes me happy. That means these stands come out. These doors go on them. I see there's a viewer. Feel free to say hello, because we're just putting away another board game. Apparently, I didn't organize. If these don't fit in here, then all I can do, or what I can do, just leave the doors in there with these door holders. Assemble them later, but I think they'll all fit. I think I can make it work. And when I say I think I can make it work, that means there's a 10% chance it can work. Well, there's 3 left, and there seems to be some room. Oh, viewer left. Alright. Let's see here. There we go. They all fit. Alright. And this shows a hexagon shape, so we'll throw these hexagon pieces in there. Oh, well, I put that in the wrong spot. These will go here. circles, ovals. I think we did it. I think we figured out where to put everything. Getting tired. But I do have to figure out how to get all these pieces in the baggie, but then the baggie all the way into the slot so it doesn't poke out. I think that will do it. Okay. Oh no. Where does this... Oh, this is just... It snaps together. Okay. Whoa, I wonder what goes in this thingy. Nemesis. Take a cool picture of your game box. Oh, it's a game box stand. You do this. Well, that's different. Look at that. It's a little game box stand. I've never seen that before. Huh. Okay. Oh no, I've got more tokens. Let's put them in there. Nope. Okay, so that's good. I can do this now. I can cover that up. Okay. And this goes here like this. Probably grab that box. Putting away the beautiful Nemesis game. Oh, and I didn't put it in straight. There we go. I wonder how this contamination card thing works. Again, have not read the rules. Very common for me not to read rules until it's time to play the game. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Almost like I know what I'm doing. All right. Game is put away. Oh. That is going to be such a fun game to play. Now I just got to get the whole gaming group together, because... Alright, we'll keep these little baggies. I think this would be great at 4 players. I wonder what... It's supposed to be a long game. 60 to 120 minutes. Yeah. I'm going to show you what I got for this. I got the playmat for it. So that giant cardboard board, don't need it. Because here's the board. And here. I don't know what side is what, but I have the board for it. Now I see these arrows. That might mean faster side. But, yeah. Very excited to play some Nemesis. All right. I think that's all I want to do. Open up Potion Explosion, get it all set up, and yeah, end up talking about a couple other things. Oh, someone did pop in a chat. If you're staying to hang out, say hello. Because if not, I'm about to end the stream. I think my mustache is a little off here. Let's see here. Is one side longer than the other? That side. That side. Yeah, a little bit. I'll fix it in post. We'll just go snip. Fix that tonight. So, yep, that was it. We opened up Potion Explosion Collector's Edition. Talked about Dungeon Fighter. We did some modifications. And we finished putting away Nemesis because I opened up to show everyone the cool horror game. And I realized when I opened it, I didn't put it away. So if anyone... Oh, they left. So, all right, chat. For those who came by, Red Light and Maria, thank you, and James. I will be planning a 24-hour stream. For my birthday, which is in a couple weeks. So stay tuned for that. And I'll have to figure out prizes, maybe figure some stuff out. We'll see. Yeah. Other than that, I hope everyone had a good time. Thank you for being here. We'll catch you another time. And as I tell all my 3D printing friends, I do hope that your prints finish in the morning and are beautiful. And yeah, stay tuned for more, and I will catch you all later.